Hello everyone, welcome to day 4 of our LEGO Advent Calendar. So let's get right into it and see what we got. What is this? I'm actually not sure what that is. Oh, I think I know what it is. I think it's an acclimator. So that is a acclimator assault ship. Sort of. Looks a bit flat, but alright. So that will be day 4 of our Advent Calendar. Hope you all enjoy the video. Hello everyone, I'm Connor from Project Heroes. Today I'm playing Per Aspera with the Blue Mars DLC and all that fun stuff. So, Per Aspera has been a game that's been out for a little while now, and I have played it. I played it when it first came out, and I don't think, I'm mostly just recording this video because I ran into problems with the other footage that I had, and, so this is kind of just a backup. So I'm not sure if I'm doing a full playthrough on this. I know I'm not doing the story mode right now. We're just gonna do a sandbox. Let's see here. Playground. Let's just do this in some simulation mode. So because I don't want to stress myself any more than I already have today, because I went to record another War Thunder video, and honestly, War Thunder is not a game that I want to do mainly on this channel. So it's nice to do occasionally, but recently I've been on that game way more than I really care to be. I also think I need to turn down the game volume. So this is mostly just a backup. Originally I was actually going to do Battletech today, but I recorded the video and then realized that my microphone settings got reset entirely. So I had you would hear me just blasting noise. You could hear everything that was going on in the background in my room. In my little office space here. And it was just awful. So alright, here we are in game. So I'm going to explain a bit for those who don't know what Per Aspera is. It is a I would like to describe it as kind of a colony sim. Let me turn down the volume a bit. Master volume. There we go. That is way more manageable. So Per Aspera is pretty much a colony sim. Takes place on Mars, of all things. And it's kind of like a colony sim, a colony builder, mixed with a game where you want to terraform Mars, which is the whole gist of the game. You're an AI trying to terraform Mars so humans can live on it, and there's a whole storyline. What was that? The career mode, and I could very well play that at some point. If this is something that everyone wants to watch, I can certainly do a playthrough on that. Right now, though, I figured we just sit back and relax and try and terraform Mars and just kind of hang out. I need to do something other than the stressful video games I've been doing recently. So I know in the campaign we have all the different areas, all the different sectors are locked to begin with. In this mode, we can pretty much start anywhere we wish to. So we will start by figuring out our initial landing site. So these clouds, these colored clouds represent different resources. I'm trying to remember which one is which because it has been a minute since I've played. I know the green one's silicon, I believe. I think the black one's coal. Oh, there's the symbols. Yeah, no, wait, is that iron or coal? I don't remember. Purple's chemicals, I know that. Oh no, yeah, this one's iron. This brown one's iron. The black one's coal. This one has both. Well, this one has iron and the silicon. These blue ones are water, which will be important later on. This is aluminum. The white ones. So we want to have something. We want to have one someplace that we want to set up someplace that has a lot of resources that we know we'll need early on. Which this one here, the Barth crater. How yeah. This area seems to be pretty good because it is a bunch of iron along on top of a bunch of silicon, or vice versa, whichever way you wish to see that. Now the terrain around it is very cratered, and it's not the highest elevation. So when we do eventually start getting water on Mars, this whole darker area is going to end up being an ocean. Assuming that I actually get the water level that high, I could accidentally overdo it and actually start spilling over into these lighter areas. Probably end up turning Mars into a water world, but we don't want to do that. We want to find a balance with it. But this would be a nice area, and I know with the what was it, the water DLC, whatever it was called. They did add in buildings that could be built on the water, so you can still take advantage of the resources that are underwater, which is nice because when I first played through this game, that wasn't a thing. So we will set up our hub, probably not in that area, but we'll do it nearby. So we'll probably just plop it right here. Right here. So, alright. So first things first, we get a handful of starting resources. Something we want to set up immediately is, let's see here, we got mines, so we definitely want to set up an aluminum mine. But we also want to get our steel production going pretty quickly here, along with a handful of other things. So first off, that's not aluminum. Alright, let's start by setting up aluminum. So you can go into your different build menus here and set up mines, which will gather the raw resources. Aluminum just makes aluminum outright, so I don't have to worry about refining that. However, steel, on the other hand, requires a factory, and we, for that, need both... Oh, it's carbon, not coal, sorry. But we need carbon and iron, which that deposit needs a level 2 iron mine, which we don't have access to, so we are going to put one right there. That will be our iron mine. Now, alongside that, we are also going to need silicon, which we will probably set that as a priority right now because we are going to need more power, which I will use this solar farm. So let us speed this up a bit. And hopefully they will get that done quickly. Yep, there we go. Alright. Then I want them to finish this solar farm. Oh, help if I don't hit the wrong buttons. So this stuff will also take time. I actually do need to set up a glass kiln for this to work. So I actually need that to be the priority. Because the silicon needs to be turned into glass, and then I can make the solar farm. Alright. It is slowly making progress. This might be a minute. There we go. Solar farm's built. Alright, now they're going to build the iron mine. And then from there, the carbon. Then after that, we need to build our steel factory. Because steel is going to be a very important resource for us. So we want that to be relatively close to our other deposits. So they don't have too many issues transporting. So we'll put that right next to our iron and carbon mine. So, starting out, this is going to be rather slow because we only have the one worker that's transporting goods. You can see him kind of going around. Yep, there he is. Yeah, so we only have the one worker right now that's going around and transferring resources between everything. As time goes on, we will get more worker hubs, which will allow us to have an extra worker going, and they will also expand our reach across the planet, along with more of these just these landing sites. I believe we should, in the sandbox mode, be able to gain more of those, so we can start whole new outposts on the different parts of the planet. For now, our main goal will be to probably get to colonies so we can start researching things. But first, we are going to need people. Which, for now, is a distant thing. Or so I say, so I think. Because I don't know how long that's actually going to be. We are going to find out, though. We will actually, we will be wanting a maintenance facility pretty quickly here. So for that, we will need polymers, which require chemicals. So we are going to want to place down a chemical mine. And from there, we are going to want a polymers factory, which we will set up over here. After that, we will also want this. We do want an electronics factory, so we can maybe start producing workers. Because the electronics are required for workers. Along with a parts factory will also be required, and this is kind of just the basics. This probably isn't the most efficient way to be having things set up, but, you know, for now, as long as I have the buildings down, I know I can eventually get resources to each other. And we have overloaded our power grid. Meaning we need to set up more solar panels. So, to do that, we will just take this and we'll probably put it over here to expand our power grid's overall reach. It's a little far from everything, but, you know, we'll make do with it. Now, I haven't seen any of the, like I've said earlier, I haven't played with the water DLC. So the Blue Mars, that's what it was called. I haven't played with the Blue Mars DLC, so I actually have no idea what any of the new buildings are like. So, I'm not entirely sure what I might be looking at for power situation in the future. And I'm not sure if buildings will automatically convert. So I'm going to continue to be a little careful with my placement, but overall, I don't expect to have too many issues. I am going to put down a worker factory. Question is where? I don't want to put it too close to this deposit because we're going to be putting a mine there in the future. So I think we'll just put it right here for now, pretty close to the landing site. Which right now the landing site acts as our main storage area until we get warehouses, which we don't have right now. The other thing I want to build is a maintenance facility, which we can put that right here. So the maintenance facility buildings will over time have structural integrity. Their structural integrity will go down over time, which can become an issue, especially with things like your power buildings will shut down, their efficiency will go down. And, if their efficiency is going down, then, they're not producing as much power and all of your stuff can shut down, which is a big issue. And one I prefer not to have to worry about. I prefer to have my buildings running. Running buildings means we're making stuff, meaning we're making progress. Therefore, I want not to worry about anything. And our power overloaded again. So we are going to put down another set of solar panels. We will put them down here. Just to extend our power some more. And we will probably also build our first worker hub down here. Yeah, let's just put it right there. So that will expand our reach. And along with that, we will place down this this areological scanner. So what this does, what this doohickey does, is it scans the surrounding area for resource veins. So that will help me uncover more resources before I build buildings over them, so which I would prefer not to do, because then I have to start moving stuff around, and no one likes to do that. It wastes time and resources. So that will just start scanning the area, and over time, we will scan more and more resources, and because looking at it right now, yep, you can see that yellow box working away. That's the scanner scanning things. You tend to want to have a few of these going. I'm not too terribly worried about it right now. Actually, we got our second worker going already, so that's nice. Yeah, so the more workers that are going, the more resources are being transferred around, so I'm not overloading our one worker, and everything just runs way more smoothly. So we'll actually put up a couple of these guys around. Put one there, we'll put one up here, and we will put a fourth one over here. Because we'll put the fourth one over here, and this one will be able to get to this ice vein. Because ice is required for food, which also requires chemicals, which is one of the reasons why chemicals are a valued commodity. At least to me they are, because I've always had issues getting both of them, both water and chemicals running at the same time. It's super annoying. But something that I have to deal with regardless. But with water running and chemicals, we should be able to now make food. Food's nice. Food feeds people. People are required to fill colonies, which are required for research. Meaning, yeah, we can actually start getting new stuff and get going on things, which I don't even think it gives me access to the research tab yet. It does not. Alright, so we'll get that going here pretty quickly, and we'll let it build up some food for now. I'm not going to worry about building the colony right away, because we're also going to need the spaceport, which is big and huge and impressive, and takes up a lot of space that I don't really have. Okay, I take that back. I kind of have it, but, I need to actually decide where I want this. I don't want it over here, anywhere close to here, because this will possibly fill up with water. So I don't want it in one of the craters. Preferably, I would have had it on, like, up here, away from any potential water source. That way I don't accidentally flood out the area. So we might do that. Yeah, might put it up here, although I might just leave it. Yeah, let's put it here. Let's put it there, and I can put the colony here. So let's place the colony right there. And that will run. Now, something else to note is that there are also these little points of interest dotted around the planet. Now, these, a lot of them are made up, to my knowledge. A lot of these are made up, as you can see, like this one. Viking 1 lander. This was an actual lander that was sent by the U.S. Yeah, 1976. So there are plenty of. So actually, when I said most of them are made up, I could very well be wrong about that. But there are a lot of them that are made up. Yeah, like this one, Old Russian Station 2078. But these points of interest pretty much are dotted around the whole planet, and you can build these little research outposts on top of them, and they give you boosts to your research output. And they will also give you like little special events. Oh, would you look at that? I just realized, yeah, no, this red that's showing up around my cursor is the area that's blocked off. So I was wrong about that earlier. Sectors are locked. I just get to choose where I start anyway. That's always nice. Oh, I'm out of power. All right. Solar farm. Solar farm can go over here. Because why not? I need more computers. So, yeah, so these are dotted around the planet. So there are, like, I think the Curiosity rover and, yep, there's Oppie. Poor Oppie. I might be able to get to Oppie. I can get to Oppie very easily before he gets flooded. But yeah, so Oppie's there. There is a whole thing behind that. There's the Infinity Lander, which is a 2033 thing. What's this one? I can't. Banded Network. Lander. Where is... There's Mars 2. I am looking for the... well, there's... Okay, there's Perseverance. Is there a... It's Viking 2... Where's Curiosity at? Oh, there it is. Curiosity, yep. 2012. Pinnacle goal was to assess whether Mars had an environment hospitable for life. Yep. Alright. Anyway, I should probably stop paying attention to that. Back to this. So, spaceport's been built. Solar farm doesn't have any maintenance access, so we will place another maintenance facility out here. I think we will also place another worker hub, just to expand our reach a bit further. And now that the spaceport's done, we can zoom out and look at the special projects. So pretty much they have changed this a bit. Alright. Active. Alright, so we have one spaceport available. We don't have any assigned right now, so they have changed this a bit since I last played. So pretty much we can unlock sectors. Those will take resources that I don't really want to spend right now. What I want to do, though, is the colonist migration. This is a project that is permanently active until I choose otherwise. And this pretty much just ferries people from Earth to Mars to at least begin filling out our colonies. So we'll start that. So that doesn't take any resources, so you see the bar going up, and eventually that will... What is going on with you? What is my power doing? Apparently my power is stressing. Let's put another solar collector to amend that. Yeah, that's not great. It'll get better as time goes on. Oh, autosave. Alright, so spaceport's done, bringing in people. People are useful for doing this. I'm not finding too many resources, which is concerning. Yeah, that's very concerning that I'm not finding that many resources out here. Because that means that I am in a resource dead zone, which I don't like. So in light of that, we will place a scanner up here, so maybe we can start scanning out this supposedly resource-rich area to our north. And hopefully we can eventually start taking advantage of bigger deposits like this one. Yeah, 7,000, over 7,000 resources. So yeah, these resource nodes, they're not permanent. They will run out eventually. This one is a small one. This one's a shallow vein, but it actually is a bigger one, thankfully. So we have that. So iron, I don't think will be... iron and silicone won't be something that I'm desperately needing anytime soon because I have this right next to me. However, things like water and chemicals are becoming, as the scanner keeps going more and more, is becoming a bigger concern to me because I'm not finding any. Thankfully, though, it shouldn't be too much of a problem for a little while. The other thing in this area is the terrain is very, very difficult to manage. And I really don't want to push up north because that's where the water will eventually settle in. But at the same time, if I don't do it now, it's just going to be a pain in my butt later. So let's build another iron mine. Because steel is having issues. Silicon's also having issues, so we will also want to start tapping into more of those deposits. But iron is also a definite issue, so getting more of these iron mines going is important. How about people? Do I have people? No. They are almost here, though. So let's see this come in. Yep, here we are. Our first people. Got the balloon coming in. Yep, congratulations. The first colonists have arrived. Make sure they have enough water, food, shelter. This is the duty of the colonists. Provide technical assistance. When satisfied, they will be able to focus on their research. Yada yada yada. Colonists will migrate internally using purpose-built airships to the most efficient colonies and research outposts, and in the event of starvation, they may eventually return back to Earth for safety. Take also into consideration that the number of colonists can naturally increase or decrease from time to time, as some of them may have children or peacefully decay on the planet. Keep it up with the plan and terraform Mars. Yay, we have access to the tech tree. How long have we been going? About 28 minutes. Alright, so now that we got that, let's see here. What do we want to start working on? First things first, probably additional landing site, no. Biotech. Advanced colonies, I'm not really worried about at the moment. What I think we will probably end up needing, though, is to improve our infrastructure. And because we actually do have a building limit. So how close are we to reaching that limit right now? Probably not that bad, because right now it should only be 50 buildings. It's better safe than sorry. Let's start with the building limit. Yeah, 33 out of 50. building limit for sure. And that will also unlock the next level of, the next level of tax. So, let's see here. Let's continue. If I can hit the right button. There we go. Alright, so it's a decent start. Okay, thank God we got more chemicals. Let's put another worker hub up here. Of course, there is no power, so we will need to power the place, which is doable. And maintenance as well. So we'll do that. And eventually we will also be able to upgrade roads so we can have proper like highway-esque areas going through, snaking through our places. There we go, we got power. Let me plop a chemical mine right there. Chemical plant. Of course, this maintenance facility is the priority. Of course, the chemical plant doesn't take computers, which I have very little of. So that's actually something that I need to do. Of course, my silicon isn't looking great. There is more out there, which wouldn't be a bad shout to go out there and put some down. Of course, I don't have... We are just running into resource problems already, aren't we? Oh, what just happened? Oh, that finished. All right. Yeah, let's start building out this way a bit. It'll probably wind up being outside of our actual power grid. No, actually, it's not. That's surprising. All right, let's plop down the silicon mine. Is it outside of our maintenance? It's just on the inside, which is good enough for me. Oh, there's a deep aluminum vein over here. That's nice. Won't be able to access that because it's, of course, a deep vein and we don't have advanced mining yet. God, I hate those ominous noises in the background. More iron. All of them are ultra deep or deep, which isn't nice because we can't mine those, but you know, they'll be nice in the future when we are strapped for resources once these initial veins dry up. All right. What else? What else is there to do? What is research looking like? Research is about halfway. So in that case, something I could also, space, let me see here, because to start really terraforming Mars, we do need to get into stuff like the biotech and space. Engineering is more so just to get our boots on the ground, getting stuff done. And I want to get that advanced mining pretty quickly so I can start taking advantage of some of these deep resource deposits, especially like the aluminum, seeing that we are running low on aluminum, to the point where we're actually running out of aluminum and silicon. Iron isn't as much of a problem anymore, thankfully. Can I put down another one of these scanners? I probably shouldn't. I don't have a lot of electronics to use right now. But yeah. Oh, there's more chemicals, more silicon. Yeah, this is a very resource deprived area, isn't it? Um, Probably wasn't the best place to start, but hey, hindsight kind of sucks like that, doesn't it? What's our food looking like? Food looks good, right? Yep, 67 in storage. They got plenty. I keep hitting the escape button, thinking that's gonna get me out of that. Well, that's nice to see. I don't even have. I don't really even have any spots for research outposts here. Oh, there's the Dust Devil. Those are always nice. Over by this abandoned weather station. Can't build over there though because it's a locked area. Is Hoppy in that area? It is. Besides, it's too far anyway. Um, I would love to start building out in that direction because, I gotta save Hoppy. Come on, guys. I know my friends would get that joke. Hey, we got the building limit increased. Common engineering. All right. So with that, we can start working on things like wind power or our advanced mines, which I think we are going to go for advanced mines. It's a little bit more expensive for research points, but at the moment, I think we really need it. Simply because I need to be tapping into these deeper resources. After we get this, though, we will definitely move on to other things. Um, how long have we been going? About 40 minutes, 36 minutes. I think, though, for that, because I don't want to be staying up too long, I need to get this video done, so at a reasonable time. I think with that, we will call this video done, and I'll probably pick this up again later on. So I'm not sure how long I'll be doing this as a series. I'm not sure if I'm going to finish this small little playthrough. This is simply mostly just something that I'm doing on a quick emergency, like I said earlier. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit the like button, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. It's what gets us going here on YouTube, so we can maybe actually do this a bit more full time and a bit better than what we've been doing right now. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time. Good night.